Hey, hi, I'm Mona. This is Sacred Geometry Universe video journal diary for the 21st. God, I just looked at it. Yeah, June 21st, 2026. So it's 3:45 right now. It's like 101 degrees right here. But I mean, it feels good where I am. Even though the trailer's like in the straight up sun, you know what? It's trippy because as you move away from the coast, it starts to get like drier. So the humidity is not as high. And I think that's why I don't feel so uncomfortable right now. Plus, I just came from the pool. So, and I look kind of red, but I wear the sun shirts, you know what I mean? So this is probably from before I went to the pool. I took the dogs to the lake so they could swim a little bit, because you can't take them into the community pools. So I went to get them wet and let them walk a little bit to try to shake off the excess water, and then they go in the car, and then I go to the community pool and take like 3 laps right there, and then take a quick shower and get out, and that's it. And then by the time I get to the car, they're cooled off, and stuff. Because, when the cool air hits their wet fur, it's cool. You know what I mean? Just like when you're wet and the wind blows, you feel cooler, right? Right. So we just got back because I had to go fill up on gas because tomorrow we're going to leave early in the morning. I'm going to make sure all the dishes are washed, everything's up. Take them for a real quick walk in the morning, probably up the way I found, because it's kind of like a little hike, and when you go down it's like, and then it gets normal, you know what I mean? And that's like a nice little exercise hike for me and the dogs. So I'm going to take them on that and then just come right back, pack everything up, which is not much, it's only like 3 things. And then we're just going to head off to the next spot. It will be in New Mexico. Yeah. So yeah, and then the next spot we're going to stay a couple days too. And it's going to be just as hot over there. It gets to 101, 104, whatever. But I'll tell you what, when you go to the drier regions of the United States, even when the temperature is high, the humidity is different. You know what I mean? And you don't feel, I don't know, it's a different feeling. You know what I mean? So we're going to leave. And even right here, it shows that it doesn't even hit 100 until like, I don't know, 12 or 1 or something like that. So, but we're going to leave at like 7 or 8. You know what I mean? Because the next spot is like an hour and a half, 2 hours away. And by the time we get there, the car won't be so, you know what I mean? Because even when we came back today, the car was like, it was okay. I don't know, it might be all in my head. I just don't want the car to overheat or get too hot. Car needs to rest too. And even though I just had all that work done on it, I'm still real careful with it. I'm not driving it like, oh, I could drive like a wild maniac because everything got fixed. No. I still try to drive nicely. And I also just got an oil change. So yeah, I'm just trying to keep things nice there. I see I have a big scratch on my leg. I don't know what happened there. That's from, I don't know, it might be rope burn. Because the ropes, if they rub on your skin like that, oh my god, it kind of looks a little rope burnish. So maybe that's it. It's okay. Anyways, yeah, we just got back. The door's closed, but I got the fan going because even in this kind of weather, when it's super hot like this, the sun is out, the solar is kicking. Yeah, the only thing is I'm already ruining the cord. It's because I shut the back door and then I leave the solar up there and then I lock it. So it can't be stolen. Well, it can't really be stolen anyways because the unit's inside here. So anyways, I saw that the plastic coating was getting cut right here. So I got some Gorilla Tape and I just put that on there. And I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to put it through the door like that unless I'm at like a state park or something like that where, I don't leave anything of value outside. No, I mean, my dishes are out there. I mean, if somebody's desperate enough to get those dishes, take them, I guess. You know what I'm saying? They're dirty, they're nasty, but like I bring in the propane tank. That's pretty much it. Everything else that I leave out there, it's like, dang, if you need it, take it. You know, if you're that desperate. Because the things that extra things I leave out, I have the tanning cot out there, and like I need a tan, right? I just use it to chill in the shade, though. I don't tan with it. um, and the bucket. I mean, if somebody's desperate for that bucket, go for it, man. It's been around that bucket out there has been around the United States more than most people. My dogs have been around the United States more than most people. But anyways, but yeah, it's gonna be real easy. I just gotta do those dishes. I hate doing dishes, but I do it because I need to. But tomorrow, that's how we're gonna do it, and I pretty much got everything I need. I'm not buying too much food because I'm not, you know, when it's too hot, you don't feel too hungry. No. Last night I had, what are they called? Little Smokies and some, I should have taken a picture, but I was hungry by the time it was done, so I didn't wait. I didn't stop to take a picture, but I had rice, the Little Smokies, and zucchini. Yeah. Tonight, I still have the half of the portion of rice left, and what is that? I have zucchini again, and then I still have some smoky. So I'm probably going to have the same thing. But it's not cooked. I have to cook it up, right? The rice is cooked. It's pre-cooked. But, you know, the rest of the stuff has to be cooked. So I'll probably have that for dinner. And I should be okay in the morning. Because, you know, in the mornings either, I haven't really been too hungry. But I made food to eat because, you know, I got to eat. I can't be starving myself out here. Even though I'm a fatso. You know, if you start trying to like skip meals or starve yourself, your body will panic and be like, oh my god, we're not getting a meal, so that will store more fat, you know. But I'm real active out here, so I don't know how it works. I don't know. I took a nutrition class such a long time ago. But that's not my main focus right now. You know, I don't want to eat if I'm not too hungry. You know what I'm saying? Because that also makes you feel slowed down, and I'm not trying to feel slowed down. Anyways, I went swimming, and I had the other hat on, and it got wet, so I had to let it out to dry. Yesterday I didn't use it because I was like, oh, I can't. But you know, today I was like, you know what, I don't like my ears out in the sun. I should have brought the hat, this hat, this one that I have. But the thing is I forgot it, and I just washed it. I washed it at the laundromat, so it's nice and clean now. But if we go out for our next walk, yeah, I'm going to have to put that on. I'm going to have to put a flannel on, too, because I don't want, you know, I'm not trying to get color. I'm really not. But it's so hot out there. It's hot not to wear tank tops, you know what I mean? But the skin, you know, and then I hate sweating, and then the sweat gets... Now I understand why people get a lot of dark colored shirts, because you get the pit stains on light colored shirts. Yeah. You know what? Walmart is so cheap with t-shirts. I'm going to start just buying real super cheapy t-shirts. I do have a couple of UV long sleeve shirts, but one of them's like dark blue. One of them's light blue. One of them's that color. It's like light tie-dye blue. And then I have a gray one. But yeah, I'm going to start... Because the t-shirts over there are so cheap anyways, and if they just get gross, I'll just throw it away. You know what I'm saying? You can get t-shirts there for like $3 or $4. Yeah. So I'm gonna try start doing that, because I don't like pit stain either. That shirt that's hanging right there cost me $54. I'm gonna pit stain that one away. I mean, out. You know, I'm just gonna wear it until it's just absolutely disgusting, and then I'll throw it away. The other ones too, if they get like that, because when you pay that much for a shirt that's supposed to protect you from UV rays, you're gonna keep that shit as long as you can. So I think it's the most expensive shirt I own, you know, and it's for swimming. Anyways, no, it's not. I have something that just popped into my head that it's a little more expensive, and I barely even use it, but it's okay, whatever. But yeah. So I'm hanging on to that. That got washed, so I wore it today. The other one is dirty. So, and it's tighter and it's the same size, but it's newer. You know, they start losing their elasticity after a while. Yeah, but the next, you know, I don't know. We'll see how it Anyways, that's all I have. I just want to chit chat a little bit with you, even though it's not a chit chat, it's video journal diary for June. Dang, 21st, right? Yeah. 21st, 2026. So I'm Mona, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.